Good evening, everyone. My name is Debbie Singleton, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I come to you live Monday evenings at 7 p.m. And I am bringing you not a card, but a fun project. So I am going to put it together with you. This is going to be interesting, so bear with me. So I hope everyone had a great weekend and a great day today. I had a wonderful weekend. It was so exciting. I got to see my granddaughter dance again. She was in a Christmas, well, they're not called pageants when they dance like that, but she was in a Christmas dance, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Anyway, so it was really nice to see her. She is improving so much, and just it was so wonderful to be able to see her. Last week, as I was driving her to school, she was so nervous. Oh my goodness, Mimi, I don't have my backflip anymore. I can't do it. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't do your backflip? She's been practicing and doing her backflips and her front running walk things. And I guess you can. What do you mean you can't? And so I'm like, yes, you can. And so she just gets to be a ball of nerves and psychs herself out and thinks she can't do it. And I'm like, oh my goodness, yes, you can. So she did perfect. She was amazing and did wonderful, of course. So it was so nice to be able to see her, and she did an amazing job, of course. And it was great to see her do those things. And she was so happy and excited that she, of course, landed her tricks. And we all had a great time. And then she picked to go to Popo's for dinner. So we all went to Popo's for dinner, and she enjoyed herself so much. Yes, she did a great job, didn't she, Mom, at her recital? So it was just, she had so much fun and did such a great job at it. So it was so nice to be able to enjoy and see her. So that was yesterday. And this week, her daddy has off. So I don't take them to school this week. So it's kind of weird for me, but it's fun because her daddy gets to take her to school and pick them up and do all that kind of stuff. But Wednesday, we'll get to go see our little Z Man. He's doing his little Christmas show and he's going to sing in it. So that'll be fun to see him. So that'll be really a lot of fun to be able to do that. And then I just have a crazy busy week. Anyways, even though I'm not taking them to school or picking them up, it'll be crazy. So I already am having a crazy week. And then next week I pick them up for a couple of days and then they're off for 2 weeks. So yeah, so much fun. So I was looking through, my daughter usually gives her kids' teachers Christmas cards. And I thought, it would be really fun this year to give them like a little gift instead of like a Christmas card. So I was looking through, people do like little gift things to give them. And I was like, oh my goodness, it would be really fun to give them like a little hot cocoa packet because not everybody drinks coffee. And I know a couple of her teachers don't drink coffee. So I was like, oh my goodness, a hot cocoa packet would be really fun to give. So I searched, and several people have done little hot cocoa packets. And so, yes. So I searched and I found one that I kind of liked. I actually kind of grabbed a couple of ideas from a couple of different people and kind of combined them and put them together. So we had this stamp set that was More Than Autumn, which has, oh my goodness, has pumpkin season, fall, apple, autumn donuts, hot cocoa, peppermint, cider, pie, spice, you are, and then has a bunch of other sayings. But also you can do this can be a coffee cup or a hot cocoa, and it has pumpkin pie and donuts and all kinds of other things on it. So it's been really nice, and I think it was last season, if I'm not mistaken. So I kind of grabbed it, even though it is not in the current catalog, but it was perfect for what I wanted to do. So sorry that I'm kind of doing something that isn't current, but I did want to do some, you could probably pick something that is in the current catalog, but I just saw this and I was like, oh my goodness. So I did kind of case this from her name was Laura Roderick and the Kitchen Table Stamper. I kind of pulled a couple of their ideas because I couldn't figure out what packet to do. So I kind of pulled a couple of ideas so that I could figure out how to put the packet in there. So I did kind of a dry run, and so I don't have one put together. So we're going to put it together. So my dry run is this. See, it's not even decorated. But I wanted to make sure the packet, it's not a pretty packet because I just grabbed a box of hot cocoa. So it's really not a pretty packet. Everyone else was doing really pretty packets. They did like, this is a Swiss Miss packet. They were doing really pretty packets. And I just went to the store and grabbed just a box of Swiss Miss. So you could do a really pretty packet and do it that way, but I just wanted to grab one just to see if it would fit in there. And it actually does, so I was really happy about that. So to make this, what you do is whatever color, and the paper that I'm using, the designer series paper, it's Take a Bow, which is really amazing. It's 6x6 paper, and we used it, oh my goodness. Again, this was other paper that we used for other things, but it's so fun. It's got all different designs on it, and most people made bows with it. I did not, of course, make bows. I don't make very good bows, but it really works for this as well because you can do either side of this, and this is fun paper, so it's fun to do this kind of stuff. So I figured I'd make a couple of these. I think she has. I know Haley has 3 teachers. G has 2 teachers. Z has 3 or 4 teachers in his preschool. So, probably make about 10 of these and then can hand them out. But I just thought it'd be fun to make these. So to do that, we need to have a piece of cardstock, and you cut it 4 3/4, and then you cut it 10 1/4. That gets it 10 1/4. And then you have to score it. I have the scoring tool, but I don't, the scoreboard, I am not proficient at it. A lot of demonstrators are. So I use my cutting tool, and it has a score on it, as you see me use. The dark one is the cutting one. The light one is the scoring one. So I use this one because I am better with it. I score one people use because they make boxes. I just am not good with that one. I seem to get it off track, and I can't seem to get it on there right. I just can't seem to. I've tried scoring with it. It's designed so you can score a lot of things like this. You could use to score, and I'm not good with it, so I don't use it. But I guess if I used it more and had more practice, I could probably get better at it. So I just used this. And on this side, the 4 3/4, we're going to score it at the 1/2 inch mark. And then you're going to flip it and score it again at the 1/2 inch mark. And then at the 10 1/4 mark, you're going to score it at 6 1/8, 6 5/8, 7 1/8. And then you're going to score it at the 8 3/4 mark. But when you do it at the 8 3/4 mark, you're going to come down. I already have this cut, but you're going to come down, and you're not going to score it all the way down. You're going to just score it from the 8 3/4 mark just to this 1/2 inch mark. So you're going to score just to that mark. Then you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to come in. It's hard to tell, but you're going to come in. So you scored that one. Then you're going to come in, and you're going to, this would go this way. You're going to come in, and you're going to go this way. You're going to come in, and you're going to go 1 1/2 inches. So you're going to go 1 1/2. And you're going to do the same thing. Score only to the 1/2 inch mark. You're going to score all the way down there. And then what you do, you come in with your scissors, and where that score mark is right here, you're going to make a little cut, and you're going to cut diagonal, and you're going to cut from here to here up to that 1/2 inch. And then again over here, there's the score mark, and you're going to make just a little cut from here to here up to the score mark. That's going to give us so that that's going to give us a flap. Then you're going to put this back in the cutter and you're going to put it on the 1/2 inch mark again. And you're going to go from top and cut just to that 1/2 inch, this little tab here. So it's hard to kind of judge it. So when you're in here and you're cutting, if you don't want to go all the way down there, so if you want to stop about right in here and you can see it's clear, you're okay. You can cut just about down as far as you think that it is, pull it out, take your scissors and cut the rest of the way. You're going to flip it over, and this time you'll start from the top, and this will be up here at the top. It'll be this way. Sorry. And you're going to start from the top, so it's a little bit easier. You can get this up here, and you're going to start from the notch and go all the way in. Again, if you don't get it all the way, no big deal. Just cut that out. And what happens is you cut these pieces away, and which is nice because that's going to give you your box. So now we have this all done. We have it all cut. We have it all scored. This is going to give you your box starting. So you're going to take this and you're going to fold it up. The second one you're going to fold down, and the third one you're going to fold up. So that's going to be our start of our little pouch, basically. You're going to take the two ends and you're going to fold them in, and that's going to be the start of our little box in here, our little pouch, basically. And somewhere on the mess of my desk, I did have my bone folder, but I don't know what I did with it. I have been, what is under here? Oh, no, that's not. I have been organizing, even though it doesn't look like I've been organizing. I have been organizing, so I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, if you bone fold it, it'll be nice. All right, so we're going to leave that for right now. Then you need a piece on the front and on the inside. So I just took a piece random. You could take any piece that's going to go with this, or you could change whatever color that you want this base to be. So I took a piece and I cut it 3.5 by 2 7/8, and then that piece is 3.5. Another piece is 3.5 by 3 1/8. So this is 3 1/8. That's going to go on the inside, and this outside piece is that 3.5. By, what is it, 2 7/8. Okay. Now, I liked the other design using this More Than Autumn, and it comes with some dies. So it doesn't fit on here, but I think it's going to be okay because I'm going to hang it off, and I think it'll look okay. So we're going to see if it's going to look okay. So I die cut some stuff, but I also left some stuff for us to work with. So what we're going to do is we are going to put this, we're going to glue this piece, this front piece on here. We're going to see if this is all going to work. So this is a fun piece. This is the other side of this piece. That'd be fun too. All right, so let's glue this piece on. Now the lady glued this last piece last, so we'll see how that works. So I'm going to glue this on. All right, we're going to glue. Okay, so I did these two pieces. What did I do with that? It's from the Nested Essentials die set. So I just cut the large one and then the second one to it, and that is going to get glued on. because we're going to put some stuff on it. Now, these two can be glued together, but I don't want to put glue on the red one because I'm going to hang it off. So I want to wait before I do anything with it. But I'm going to put my box together. What's going on here? Part of something. So I'm going to put my box together so that I know where I'm standing. So to do that, let's see. Yes. All right. So I want to put my tear and tape on here. And I'm going to put glue would probably work, but you know me, I like to always reinforce everything. So I'm going to just use tear and tape. And I'm going to use my take your pick tool and get that off. So got that. All right. So get that. I don't think I did not do that one right. I did not fold that right. Oh, that is not going to be folded correctly. Gosh darn it. Oh, good. All right. Get that up, back. There we go. That's how I want it. There we go. I want it to be like this. I want it to have that little, you could stand it up if you want. Okay. And I had it all mushed. So there we go. Okay. Now I can work with this, and I'm actually going to put this in here so I can work with this. And that will give me some idea of where I want to put this. So see, I think this will be okay because that will actually look kind of nice. It'll kind of hide my ugly one. But let's put our little cup. So this is going to be our little cup. And here's our little cream. I want that. And then okay, so that's got to go down. And then here's our little marshmallows. Put our little marshmallows on. Yep. Okay. And then for this middle piece, I stamped another cup in a different DSP. Close this. And so let me cut out the middle piece of that. So I just want this middle piece of this cup. You can glue that on the cup. See, that'll fit right on there. Let's glue that on. what I didn't want to happen. Okay. All right. Let's glue our, oops. Put just a little bit of glue for our whipped cream. And then I think our marshmallows need to go on top. I feel like I'm doing surgery. I think our marshmallows need to go here. There we go. Okay, now I think I'm going to pop up. Thank you. I know, isn't it cute? I think I'm going to pop up the cup and put that on. I think I'm going to use dimensionals and put that on. Now, I'm going to use the words hot cocoa because it's hot cocoa. You could do coffee, but I don't think it says coffee on there, but my finger's stuck. All right, let's put this on here. Oh my gosh, that's so stinking cute. Okay, so there's a heart in there, and you could put the heart on here, but I thought that a gingerbread would be so cute. So I am going to put a gingerbread in the middle of this cup. I just thought that would be super cute. Come on. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that's so stinking cute. All right. So I'm thinking about right there. Now I just have to figure out where I want to put the hot and the cocoa. So I'm thinking I'm going to kind of do like hot and then cocoa, like down here. So I didn't put the adhesive tape on there that you can just peel it. So if I run more of these, like if I do this for my daughter, for her kids, I will put the adhesive tape so it'll be easier and I won't have to try and put some glue on there. But I think that would look really cute. And I know that it had like little, little sprinkles, but I don't know that I'm going to put sprinkles. Anyways, but I think that would look really cute. I think by offsetting it, I think that will look really cute. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pull this out so that it's easier for me to glue this on. Oops. Well, I think that's about right. And I'm not going to put glue on the whole piece right here because obviously it's going to stick up. So I'm going to just put glue on the bottom. Remember how we always do that on our cards? Oh, that's about right. Okay. So I'm going to put glue down here. And that looked about right. That looked about where I wanted to put it. Try and make it about even. And then I'm going to put glue on these tiny little pieces because I didn't use my special glue. That's would be so much easier if I had thought about that. That's okay. Just put just a little bit. And we'll just stick that on there. Another reason I wanted to take that out so that this will dry and it won't be poofy. Okay. All right, so I'm wondering if it needs something in the white space. Okay. Let's put this down here. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I like that. Okay. Something around there. What is stamping? Oh no, sprinkles will look funny because it'll look like it's all sprinkly. Okay. That'll look silly. Okay. Alrighty. Now we'll glue this piece, this other piece, back here. So I need to see how this is going to fit in here. I'm not sure. Okay, so it's going to go that way. Okay. So we'll go that way. So flip that over. I think I should have done it first, actually. And I might do it that way again on the next one. I think me trying to mess with this and get that in there without making a big mess is going to be harder. Okay. Open that up. Trying to get this even without making a mess of this glue. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. All right, come on. All right. That might be okay, but I think I might do it easier next time. Okay, that's in there. Not too bad. It's pretty straight, so yeah, I agree. Some kind of red bling, but I am, let's see what's on my desk. Because I have a ton of stuff. All right, so that might be nice. Let's see. Okay. Put our hot cocoa packet in here. Yeah, we did. Like I said, it's not a pretty packet, but it's, oh, and I have a candy cane to go in there. Okay, perfect. All right, so then they also showed a candy cane, because I guess when you do hot cocoa, you put a candy cane in there. So yeah, that does kind of. So I just thought this would be a really cute idea. It's not a card, but, and I searched and searched because I didn't know the dimensions and I didn't know how to get the dimensions. So these two ladies did a great job of giving me dimensions. So I did case their ideas. So I did use their ideas, but and I didn't see anything new. These were from a long time ago. I was really surprised that I didn't find anything fairly new for them to. All right, so here we go. Oh my goodness, this is a long candy cane. I'm gonna have to get smaller candy canes. Because this is a very big candy cane. No, that might be, oh no, that's kind of cool. Oh my goodness, that's super cute. She could give these to her teachers and oh my goodness, wouldn't that be super cute? Oh my gosh. That'd be a great packet to give away. Then you're not just giving just a plain hot cocoa packet, it's not just plain. So that's really cute actually. So I'm like, oh my goodness, that's really cute. And that added just a little bit of something on there. You're right, I knew it needed something, but I didn't know what to put on there. So that'd be really cute. All right. Well, there we go. That was easy to make. And the candy cane perks it up even too. So, I mean, oh my goodness, that just, that adds to it. So, I could find a bow too, a ribbon, and put a ribbon on it too. So, there's a lot to be done with it, but I just thought that it would be super fun. I do need that. It's sticky. So I need to put that sticky stuff, run that stick backing to that so that, because this is really thin. But I just did it like on the fly. I actually just made this right before I came online because I was so busy today, yesterday. Oh my goodness. But I had this idea and I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be so much fun to do. So I think I'll send that and see if she wants me to make some of these because I think they'll be super cute. They're easy to make. And that's what I was looking for, something really easy for her to make, for me to make for her. And I know she does cards sometimes, but I thought, rather than a card, maybe if I just made something else for her. Because I do like to do stuff. A lot of times she'll ask me to make cards for her. But so that's our simple little fun packet. Don't you think that it's just like a really fun packet? I mean, I think that's really kind of fun and perfect. So anyways, that's all I have for tonight. And I didn't want to cut out everything and do everything again because I hadn't made one. So I know I'm not as long as I normally am, but I just thought, well, I'll just come on and just pop in and do something fun. But anyways, I don't think we have anything new yet. That we still are in the demonstrator can order phase. So until I think it's January 6th, we have a lot coming out. We have a whole new January to March, I think it is, catalog and online stuff. And there's some really fun stuff in there. Can't wait for you guys to see that. And I'm getting ready to do some stuff with some of the new things that I've ordered. Super fun. And I think that's about it. So, but yeah, if you need anything, feel free to get with me. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week. Have a great rest of your week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.